I mean, I still like math. I like math a lot. Unfortunately, how kids are taught math in school makes it extremely boring. So I understand why kids don't like math. Because they've been taught in a very boring way. Yeah, but it's because it teach kids, well, in such a boring way. It's no wonder don't like it. So which one is the damn? I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I mean, that's also, I learn more from, it's like learning the English language. I mean, I learn more from online gaming than I learn from school, it feels like. And reading books that I wanted to read. I mean, one thing that I can say is playing MMOs, you know, really teaches you. It's nice to, because you learn to talk to a lot of different people all over the world. Usually English is like the common language between them all. It also teaches you some, well, depending on the, like being in a guild, like in an MMO, it can teach you also pretty good social skills, how to behave and talk to other people and so on. It's gaming can have a lot of good things, but it also can have a lot of bad impacts. Unfortunately, that is something Swedish schools have been worse with discipline. Because in schools, you know, teachers are not allowed to grab or take a kid kid's arm or anything, you know, just to lead them out of the classroom or anything. It's become soft. And they should have more and more that you should either work with other classmates and also do a lot more presentations. Yeah, but people don't get the discipline part, unfortunately. To me, Swedish schools have gone downhill in the 2000s. It used to be one of the best schools in the world, but since 2000 we've gone downhill. You show up, but it comes down to how you behave at school, you know? Against teachers, against other people. Discipline is also how you behave. No, not hitting, but it comes down to more like behaving, you know. How you talk to people, you know, in a proper way, and how you treat others. There's like so many things. The problem is though, the parents don't teach or discipline their kids. That's a big problem in today's society. They expect the schools to do it. Here in Sweden, we have a law that if you beat your kids, you go to jail. So you're not allowed to hit your children at all here in Sweden. But that's a law that came in eventually. Hmm. Five minutes, that's like nothing. You barely get to get anywhere. 5 minutes. Hmm. I mean, there's so many things that comes into the whole thing. How a child grows up depends on, you know, school. Well, much about, you know, family, but then it also, of course, comes down to your friends, who you hang out with in the end. Yeah, we should move. No, but I mean, when I grew up, my best friend, which was the neighbor, he got beaten by his dad. And he got, unfortunately, some, you know, some mental issues after that, you know, as a grown up, thanks to it. More. Let's see. Why is this one? That one is 250. Why haven't I taken this one? 75. No, it was a very strict. Like, you know, said something wrong or did something wrong, it's like, get a whack. or the belt. Yeah, but then they're not really getting hit then. I was like, you were a handful as a little child. Stealing a car, that's not a usual thing to do. Even if it's your parents' car. No. Not here. Old newspaper, the first war between Usni and Nordwall was sparked by territorial disputes, and the second happened because of that cursed Swarmit. They both began at Iron Ridge. He hadn't ended the war by signing a peace treaty in year 339. After the split, the war would have ended us, from a speech by Senator Gracehaven. That must be a US thing and nothing here. Oh, might have changed with the years though, but nothing when I grew up. Researchers brought back some unusual creatures from distant land that can merge with each other into a single organism. And can be used a number of eyes in individual specimens as a lock combination. The sum of the number of eyes that the first and second creature have is 1. So 0, 1, 1, 0. It's 3. 103. Yeah, that is nothing when I grew up at all with. And this is also, you know, the comes down to where you're growing up and you know, the environment around here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would never want to live in a big city like that. I mean, I lived in Dallas, and it's like, oh, god damn it, your cities are just so massive. It's way too many people. Be not like it. I think people become and behave very different when they live in a city. It's often a very stressful environment, and people kind of behave like it. Yeah, I was born in a very small town, so I kind of like the peace and quiet and calm. That's also where I live now, that I didn't get on a place inside. This is a small city though, sure, but I still don't want to live in the city. I'd rather live outside. That's why I did also when I did live in the previous place. I lived outside the city. I didn't live inside. No, I can understand that if you're not used to it. I mean, it is a totally it's very different, you know. I like my peace and quiet. I'm not one person that has to have people around me, or I have to be able to talk to or see people all the time. Yeah, that's one thing you notice more when you're not living in the city. There's a lot more friendlier people you can trust, and so on. City people, I wouldn't trust a single one of them. Oh. We're so deep in thought, I found out that it was the captain who paid for the funeral. I thought he never remembered my name, let alone my very sick sister. Came back his loyalty and looks after his falcons, and well, my condolences. It depends on what trusts you with what. Not with my car keys, it seems like. Okay. bank account? Yeah, right. I don't trust my anybody with that. I don't even trust the bank with it. Yeah, but that's their stupid fault. The coins. Man, so many people now just talking about Crimson Desert all the time. That is gonna be one of the games that a lot of people are gonna play on stream. It comes out. The only thing I heard, the only negative thing I heard is that it's can be pretty rough in the beginning, but that's it. It's the only negative thing I heard. But it for me it feels like Crimson Desert is kind of like what's that big RPG that the wind thing game. It seems to be a lot like that one. There's so many different aspects of the game. Uh, No, but no, but that Wind one isn't an MMO either, really. It's also you can play together in a group with it, but it's also a single, you know, single RPG. But those two games have a lot in common about it. Seems like there's so many weird things to do everywhere. It's like Red Dead Redemption 2 then, huh? That aspect. Yeah, it's just the game is being hyped up so much, and it means that If there's just a slightly thing people are gonna have an issue with, it's gonna get so much negativity towards it, even if it doesn't deserve it. That's how people are, unfortunately, these days. It's so hot, I'm a Jones egg for the second day in a row. Oh, my poor belly. Why are these guys up with the second kill people instead of turning them into monsters? The towers were built even before the split. I don't know how they survived this as people once used to build things that stood for centuries. This is Jim's nose. It means he really is somewhere here. Question is if I should go back and get my other gun, or if I should use yeah, I mean, I do hope it will be, because that it's a great game to play. Yeah, but, you know, internet has a tendency to want to find faults in games. So if there's, like, you know, one of these big negative turds on the internet, you know, who starts complaining about something in the game, you know, it's gonna get a lot of negativity, which is kind of a sad thing, you know? I'm gonna try something. As I say, it's been in development for a long, long time. One of the towers is malfunctioning, so some of the monsters are able to get out. Hey, Diggy. How's Sleepy Diggy doing today, then? Oh, poor Diggy. Not gonna get enough sleep, huh? Hmm. I'm alright. Got my coffee, got my fisherman's friend. Yeah, good. Then unfortunately I have to talk to Michael on YouTube chat, but you know, can't have everything in life, you know. No, Michael is a good little nugget. Come on, I want to melee you to death. Hey, CJ. How's Mr. Pundit doing? Oh, and the game list is updated if there is anything on there, CJ. Hey, crank up your hearing aids, CJ, okay? I said how you doing, and then I asked, and I also said that the game list is updated. If there is something for you. Well, that's CJ's fault, the game. But that's a bullshit one, man. The tower might also have been broken by the engineers when they were trying to figure out the new technology. There were some clumsy falcons who decided to have a live target shooting competition. Heck do Hmm. Eat me. High on life too? It was much better than the first one. Even I went with the default settings and it didn't talk too badly. You know, in the first one, it was a little bit too chatty, you know. But this one was much better. I enjoyed it. It was not too much silliness this time as it was in the previous one. Do, 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 do. I mean, it's not a game you're gonna remember or anything, you know. So I would say that Iron Life 2 is just a game you play, you know, when you want to play something silly. Mitch is feeling worse today. The pirates have also started to complain about being feverish and feeling pain in their joints. I hope an epidemic isn't about to break out. I need to repair this thing somehow. What are you doing here? Just had to help when I heard about Jim. I couldn't sit and wait anymore. I must find my dad. Ruth, you're a clear-headed person. Medical duty does not allow me to stand aside. The prisoners might need my help. You're not going to save anyone if you perish. The engineers are dead and the falcons have turned into monsters. It's dangerous here. And their altered bodies really need to be studied, as this isn't swarm fever. It looks more like experimentation. Perhaps Kane wants to create a mutant army. He has gone mad? Fine, if you're not going to leave anyway, then pretend to be useful. We can only get to the other side over the bridge, but it's stuck. Give it to me. Yeah, shake it a little and kick it, and it's working. Yeah, wasn't there a... Wrong type of ammo, man. Why did my character... What the hell happened? I could have done it by myself, no doubt. I'm going to keep going, you stay. Someone needs to cover LC and roof. You wish, but be careful. Okay, that was something a bit buggy. What is that shining over there, a parrot? Seems that it's not letting the swarm get through to this side. Guys, how my head hurts. I have to get into that stupid crap. Be able to get that chest. I need something need to be activated here. Was a lift. Ring of Lucius. Smell of death here. Ta-da! It's our island now! No! Oh, God damn it. Get over here. Yeah, am I alright now? I'm fine, unlike these guys. Wait, what a weird gullet. Eva, is that you? Oh, you've grown. And you're an even better shot now. Dad! Oh. Okay, this dad survived at least. You're no threat of turning into a monster. The scrapes and bruises will disappear soon. That's good to hear. I wouldn't want to assemble a motor with a pair of pinchers. They don't understand. Why did the Falcons need engineers? They figure out the way the towers work. They create a dome which holds back the swarm, and Kane needs more territory for his swarmlit fields. He wanted to build some new towers to widen the perimeter over the whole of Espia. I refused at first, but the lowlife threatened to kill Elsie. Got nothing to blame yourself for. I managed to assemble a device which switches off the protective dome. One of the Falcons took it before they all turned into monsters. Good thing I hid the second part. The device is useless without it. Look after it, Peter. I will feel calmer that way. This will slow Kane down, but it won't stop him. The towers are turned off. The swarm will engulf Espia. Yeah, listen, Eva. I might be mistaken as lots of time has passed, but I think I saw Richard here. Excuse me? What? But Dad wrote to me that he was exploring some ruins in eastern Usnia. He couldn't have lied to me, could he? Of course he can. Eva, the ship's almost ready, but Frank says that Kane's howitzer would annihilate us if we approached the fort. We need materials for armor. Ewing. What are you talking about? Ewing just wrote that our ships would need protection to attack the fort. It seems that wood at the sawmill and metal in the mines have run out. I have an idea. Before I was captured by the Falcons, I met a hunter. He mentioned a huge monster which normal shells could not harm. That monster's shell could make some great armor. Then I need to find that hunter and get the shell. His name is Lucius. He said that he was going to kill the monster with his team. I think we will have to look for them south of here. Remember that navigation works badly in that region and the swarm is everywhere. Prepare properly. Meanwhile, we're going to go to the moth nest. Oh. Ooh. Okay. That one. A shotgun can be nice. Nicey, nicey, nicey. And we got some new weapons. So that's good. Need that for fighting the swarm, because for the multiplier, using normal weapons, they only do 0.3 times the damage. Okay, so we have that, and we have the shot. Hmm. Alright, nobody here that gives a reward for taking the whole place. Actually, for a moment. So let's see, map. Okay, so we can get this part. Go and get this one. There's some puzzles here. This. Well, we can try and do this one. We are gonna have to go through here to get to this side. I would say before going for Kane's fort, we'll go for that one. We also have that thing. Let's do this one first. And we should probably... shotgun now. Music doesn't always play. Can be a little bit of a... And the music is kinda... not that exciting. Looks like it's gonna be a trap. It's a pretty fun game though. do like this. Eh. Ah! Oh, god damn it, no! I don't wanna go here yet. Mm. Puzzle time. We need a circle. Which is missing. Here we need triangle. That one. Where? Sorry. Health upgrade. Freedom! Okay, we have a chest. Let's see. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, well, there you are. Thank you for liberating Sawmill. I can get back to work now. You were fighting the Wombers for so long. How about you rest a bit? Lunch will be ready soon, in just about 2 hours. No thanks. I've stayed long enough as it is. I mean, thank you. I was happy to help. I got to get going. I have really got to get going. Alright then. If you ever need wood, know where to find me. We have one here. Do, do, do. Yeah, like now I would like to have some more music, you know, when you're flying around, but you don't. Going in here right now, I don't like to. We have that fast travel point there, so that's good. I can do that. I wonder if we. Let's go over here. See about getting that side quest done. Oops. Hmm. Okay, I got some more coffee. Okay, let's see what happens if we go into this nasty area.